Hello everyone, this is Suneetha, Assistant Professor CSC Department, Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Today let's discuss about the concept of conditional statements in C. Conditional statements is one of the control structures in C. Control structures concept is used in order to alter the flow of execution. So this conditional statements are one of the control structures. The other control structures will be the iteration or looping statements or jumping statements, which we'll be seeing in the next coming videos. Now in this video, we'll discuss about the conditional statements in C. Now, these conditional statements are also called as branching statements, decision-making statements, or selection statements. So, what are the other names for conditional statements? Selection statements, branching statements, or decision-making statements. First, we'll see the introduction, then simple if statement and if else statement in this video. And coming to the next if variants, which are nested if statement and else if ladder, we'll see in the next video after this. So coming to the introduction of this conditional statements, these are used to execute a set of statements on some condition. It provides a unit of block in which we can either one statements or more than one statements. If the given condition is true, then the set of statements are executed. Otherwise, the body of the if statement is skipped. So this is how conditional statements will be executed. There are 4 if variants. First one is simple if. Next one is if else statement. Third one is nested if statement, and the fourth one is else if ladder. So in this video, we'll see about the first 2 if statements. First is if condition or simple if statement. It is a conditional statement which is used to execute set of statement on some condition. The condition must be of Boolean type expression, whether it is true or false. An expression which returns only 2 values, either true or false, is known as Boolean type expression. The syntax of simple if statement. If condition is true, then statements block, else statements X. Now what is if here? If is a keyword. Condition can be a relational expression or a logical expression. The logical expression is also called as compound relational expression, which can be, you can have 2 or more conditions, 2 or more relational operations with the help of logical operators also. So here is a condition is a relational expression or logical expression or any expression that returns either true or false. And these conditions should be enclosed within parentheses. The statement block can be any valid C statement, which is a simple statement or a compound statement or even a null statement. Every C statement should be terminated with a semicolon. But a condition here won't terminate with a semicolon. That should be noted. The flow of control using simple if statement is determined as follows. Whenever simple if statement is encountered, first the condition is tested. So if the condition will return either true or false. If the condition is false, the control transfers directly to statements X without considering the statement block. If the condition is true, the control enters into the statement block. Once the end of the statement block is reached, the control transfers to statement X. This is how simple if statement will be evaluated. This is a flowchart for simple if statement. First, the condition is checked. If the condition is true, it executes the set of statements within that block. If condition is false, it returns directly to statements X. The statements X will be reached for the true statements or for the false statements also. Statements X here are the remaining remaining statements which may or may not be there depending on the application or question which is given to us. Now, a simple example program for if statement, simple if statement, which is to check whether the age is greater than or equal to 55. The age is greater than or equal to 55. The person is retired. This is only used to test whether the person, whether the condition is true or not. That's it. So here, in order to find out whether the person is retired or not, first you have to enter the age, then you have to check a condition which is a relational expression here using greater than or equal to relational operator, age greater than or equal to 55, then the person is retired. So here, next, if else statement. If else statement is used to make a decision based on two choices. Simple if statement is used only when we have one choice, whereas if else statement is used to make a decision based on two choices. It has the following form. Whenever if else statement is encountered, first the condition is tested. It returns either true or false. If the condition is true, the control enters into the true statement block. Once the end of true statement block is reached, then the control transfers to statement X without considering the body of the else part. So if the condition is false, the control enters into the false statement block by skipping the true statement block. Once the end of the false statement block is reached, the control transfers to statements X, which are the remaining statements in the program. So this is the syntax here. This will be similar to the simple if statement, but then the else part, which means the otherwise statements, also will be represented physically here. So if is a keyword, condition can be a relational expression or a logical expression. And then if condition is true, then true statement block get executed. If the condition is false, the else part of the if statement, which is false statements block, gets executed. So if either true or false, it reaches statements X. If the condition is true, then it executes statements blocks X, will now the if statement and will execute statements X. This is how the evaluation of the if else statement gets executed. Now, here, as I have told you, if and else are the keywords. Condition is a relational expression or a logical expression or any expression that returns either true or false. It is important to note that the condition should be enclosed within parentheses. There is a difference between parentheses, brackets, and braces in C program that have to be noted very clearly. Now, the true statement block and the false statement block are simple statements or compound statements or even null statements. Statements X can be any valid C statement. This is the flow chart. It will be similar to the branching concept. If the condition is true, it executes true statements block. If the condition is false, it executes false statements block, and then will reach statement X or stop here. And then these are the example programs which are given to you for your practice. Write a C program to check whether the given number is even or odd using if-else statement. So what is the condition to be included in order to check whether the number is even or odd? Number mod 2. If it is divisible by 2, then if the remainder is 0, then it is even, otherwise it is odd. Similarly, write a C program to find roots of a quadratic equation. So this also can be implemented using if-else statement or an else-if ladder also. So hope you understood the concept or if variant syntaxes in this video. And let's continue this video. We will have another video telling both nested if statements and else if ladder. Let's end up this session. Try the practice programs. Thank you.